I-28F recently cancelled a second date with a guy 38 meters. And I'm wondering if I was too harsh or if my gut instinct was right. We met on an app and had a great first date over coffee. When planning the second, he insisted on taking the lead, which I actually found refreshing. Before he booked anything, I gave him my only two firm boundaries. No red meat, for health reasons, cardiac history and personal preference. No alcohol, I am nearly 2 years sober. We had discussed my recovery at length during our first date. I told him I'm fine if a date has a drink with dinner, but I will never touch it again. He seemed to understand the plan. The night before our dinner date, he sent me the reservation for a spot I didn't recognize. I looked it up and was stunned. It was a cocktail lounge. The dinner menu consisted of a meat or cheese board, no substitutions, a burger, pepperoni pizza, and a cheese pizza. As someone who doesn't eat red meat, I had exactly one option, a plain cheese pizza in a room full of people drinking. Before I could even process that, he texted again, suggesting that after the lounge, we headed to a nearby art-themed bar for a nightcap. The red flags. I was blindsided. We live in a major city with hundreds of incredible restaurants. Yet he chose two locations that were, first and foremost, it felt incredibly inconsiderate, or worse, intentional. My gut instinct told me this was a test to see if I would compromise my sobriety and health just to please him. If he's already ignoring my most basic boundaries on date 2, what would the future look like? I texted him the next day saying I didn't think we were a good match. His response was a bit dismissive, "We'll leave it at that." The dilemma. My friends thought his choices were strange at best and predatory at worst. However, part of me wonders if I'm overreacting. Am I being too guarded because I'm happy being single? I have a successful business, a home, and a great life I'm in no rush to settle. But I don't want to be the girl who cancels over a pizza. Comments. NTA. You were entirely correct. He was testing or taunting you. You gave two basic restrictions and he went out of his way to plan a date that not only ignored both, but blatantly did everything possible to violate those preferences. I think his response was him realizing his ideas backfired and knew there was no way to justify that.